I borrowed a pair of headphones, and Noah and I are now in a new place that I've never ever been to before, but this is a park that's really well hidden, so hopefully we'll find something good in here. And the shitty thing is it's like 4:30, 4:45, and it's already starting to get dark. And it's going to get darker even faster being in the woods. Noah and I have been up here for all of, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, and I just got my first target, which is the first thing I've dug, and it's a nice little silver ring that's been squashed. So cool. That's, I believe, technically my first silver ring of 2012. Yeah, that make my first silver ring of 12, right? Nice. Cool. This is a interesting find. It was fairly deep down there. I don't know. It looks like some sort of leaf. It's got some kind of numbering on it. And it looks like it may have been gold-plated, rang in the gold range. So I'm gonna clean it up at home and we'll figure out what it is. Really interesting looking. Alright, so here's the finds all cleaned up, minus the clad. Short hunt, went to a couple different spots. Went up to an area that I've wanted to investigate with the machines for quite a while, and really my one and only target was this silver ring. Found this wedged between a rock, so it looks like it's been smashed. But yeah, that was the only good find really for the night. It's horrific looking, terribly ugly. But, you know, silver's silver. And that was kind of cool to find up in that spot. Found a little bell. Looks like it comes off a charm bracelet or something. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I thought it may be something that was silver or whatnot, but it wasn't. Junk ring, smashed, and then this thing. So you can see it looks like a little circle with a C in it. And then BSK, which I don't know what the heck that means. I really don't. So any ideas, let me know. It's a leaf of some kind. I actually thought it was a bullfrog. And since this ring's not marked, I'm just doing a quick acid test. And it's turning blood red, which is telling me this is sterling. Cool. Now it's marked, it's stamped with the word sterling. I need to get a 925 stamp, and it's just roughly put back together. So now I've got a ring that's back into the shape of a ring. Diva. So I've been here, I think maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm covering an awful lot of space. This was my first target. There's not much out here on this old property, but I'm finding a few things. So, first thing was this Diva pendant. This is something I set aside I thought was a little interesting, but I finally got my first silver hit. It's not a coin, it's a pendant, and it's not much, but it did give me a 1245, 1246 hit, and it looks like it's a stone with a little cabochon around it, like a square cabochon. And you know, I know at least in jewelry, a lot of the times, and I've always assumed this was sterling, these little cabochons that hold the stone in it when they make them handmade, but a lot of the time they're actually just pure silver. So there's a chance that it's pure silver, and I didn't know that until recently, but yeah, anyways, there it is, finally, first piece of silver. So that's good. That's silver every hunt I've been on so far for 2012. Like I said, not much, but there it is. Alright, back home. This is the end of the video. That was a great night. Got to get out by myself, took a walk, checked out some areas I've never been to before. And then on my way home, I stopped at a little school. It was the very first place I ever found any silver. It was a little ginkgo leaf silver earring, and I decided I'd go back there because I'd never been back since I moved to Minelab. And so I went over, the front, I don't know, rather quickly, maybe, 10-15 minutes, and it was a spot we hit pretty hard with our first machines, and I got this wheat penny. I know it's not too significant, but it tells me that there's the possibility of silver being there. It was rather deep, so I guess that's cool. Like I said, I just couldn't get that deep with that old Ace 250. So okay, tonight's finds weren't anything spectacular. I started out with the little Diva thing. This little thing, I know this must have come off a shoe or something. It's like a Michael Jordan something or other, I don't know, but I'm assuming it came off those Nike Jordan shoes. And this was my only silver find. This thing's actually rather cool. It's heavy. I don't know what the stone is. It's pretty pretty though. You can see right through it. I don't know. It's neat. And like I said before, this could be pure silver. And they use this a lot when they're, like I said, doing stone setting on handmade items, and it's just because the silver's softer. So it's actually pretty common to see. It could be sterling, it could be pure silver, but it's silver, no doubt. And I must have hit it right on the right mark, because it actually rang in pretty well for what it is. It was, a bit choppy, but the signal itself, when it was chiming in, was pretty decent. Oh, yes, the Diva thing. Horribly ugly. Looked like it might have a possibility of being silver. It was white metal. It was somewhat deep. You never know, but you can see, obviously, that it's just copper with some silver or some type of white metal plating. Clad, I must have already thrown away. Anyways, that's it. Pretty good. Like I said, at least I got a little bit of silver, and a little bit, for me, is always good. So, way to go, 2011.